You would love people to see the animals, and there's just nobody here. It's sad, and then you just kind of like, oh my gosh, it's like this every day. Are we ever going to get back to normal? But then sometimes you're like, I can't even imagine this park with people again.
With the human race adjusting to life in lockdown, it got me thinking. We're not the only species having to adapt to this new normal. So I decided to check in with an old friend, Dr. Jason Chatfield from Jungle Island in Miami, home to some of the world's most rare and exotic animals, to find out how they are coping without human interaction. Jason, it's great to see you again, man.
It's great to see you, Johnny. It really is. I hope you're doing okay.
Does this shirt bring back any memories?
It brings back nothing but great memories, Johnny.
Not that I don't feel fly in this get up, but I mean, dude, you look the part.
If you do good enough, maybe you'll earn a vest.
Great, fun, crazy time at Jungle Island.
What are we doing?
This one peed on me.
Good for him.
It still smells like lemur poop.
Perfect.
How has this pandemic, how has this quarantining, how has this affected Jungle Island and the animals at Jungle Island?
We've been closed to the public, so, we are a publicly driven place. We love people to come. It's what we do here, and the animals interact with people, so it's affected us, tremendously. The animals, they're used to people, and you can see it. You can see it in their actions. You can see it in especially some of the birds. We have a lot of birds, and when they stopped seeing the people, man, they went looking. They literally went looking for the people. They would hop off their perch. They were wanting to find, all the guests in the park. We know the orangutans love the interaction they get with the people, right? They love staring at all the different people. They love all that stuff. And all of a sudden, overnight, there was nothing. And so the orangutans, you can just see it. They're looking. They are staring all over the place for where are the people? What's going on?
Today we're gonna exercise Little Dude.
What is little dude?
A little dude is an African crested porcupine. He is actually the biggest type of porcupine.
Has little dude been getting his steps in? That's very
He's been
important.
getting his steps in for sure. Before it was like, sometimes he didn't want to go. That's why he got his name, the Diva. But now you show up to his enclosure with that lead. He almost puts his head right in and says, let's go, where we going. He is ready to get out and walk around. So that's a very different behavior.
How about the alligator? Is he still being fed?
Yeah, of course he's being fed. The alligators they're reptiles, and so they operate at a different level. They're doing just fine.
Our goal, Johnny, is to take these bananas and get the tortoise onto the scale.
Listen, you might be a professional animal handler. I'm a professional banana handler.
And Sam, he's still a fan of bananas?
Absolutely a fan of bananas.
Come on, Sam, please do it for me.
Have the tortoises been weighed lately?
We have not weighed the tortoises, actually. Not lately. We weighed them with you. We try to weigh them once or twice a year. I tell him, I said, Johnny's going to be disappointed if you have too many bananas, all right?
Disappointed? I'm going to make them walk around their little pen again, chasing bananas like they did last time. Give them some exercise.
Drum roll, please, and the weight was 520 pounds.
Doctor, I concur with your assessment.
Great.
What's it like for you? I mean, obviously the animals are still there, but what's it like for you to be walking around the park when it's empty of visitors?
You want to go on a virtual tour?
Lead the way, Doc.
Okay.
See all of this beautiful, beautiful area that we have in the concrete jungle, and there's just nobody here. And so desolate is a word that comes to mind. Empty, it's sad, and then you just kind of like, oh my gosh, it's like this every day. Are we ever going to get back to normal?
And it really is an entirely different experience. I mean, because when I was there, it was swarming. That's where I took pictures with the parrots.
It's always packed full of people. It's one of our best spots. It's just crazy. Oh, you're in for a treat. Let's give the tortoises a virtual bath.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, Sam, how does that feel? Oh yeah, look at him, he's digging that. Nice and shiny. Hey, tell him I got something for him. Sam, I got a treat for you. Come on, open up.
Speaking of social distance, look at these guys. They got to be 20 feet apart there?
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. We have Mighty Mouse, which is this guy right here.
Okay.
We have IHOP in the back. And I'm going to see if I can walk up and give him a scratch. Nope. He's like, you're doing something, right?
And he's like, this is weird.
This is part of the COVID, effect, right? The pandemic effect, because they're used to having people. And now they see me once or twice a day, and that's it. Not the hundreds of people that come in and hang out with him all day long.
This may be a dumb question to you, but I think a lot of people want to know, are the animals at Jungle Island, is there any risk of them contracting COVID-19?
So that's not a dumb question at all. There are some species of animals that are more at risk than others because of the similarities to our respiratory epithelium, and that's cats. Obviously, we heard about the cats at the Bronx. We heard about, you know, some domestic cats contracting a disease. The non-human primates are kind of thrown in there because they're so similar to us genetically. But the reality is, there's very little chance that we are going to transmit the disease to any of our animals.
Quick scratch on the goats. Come on, guys.
Quick scratch. Come here, guys. Come here. Get over here. Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit under the chin. Now, this is where I feel at home. I'm amongst my own kind. Just a bunch of goats.
They can't tell you, but you can look at them and say, we really want, you know, the kiddos to come in here and give us a brush, you know, and you know how good it feels to get your hair brushed, right?
Oh yeah.
Goats absolutely love it. We do a little bit, but we just can't replicate, you know, 100 little kids, youngsters brushing these guys.
There's been an adjustment almost for the animals without human interaction, without human contact. Do you think there's going to be any sort of adjustment when the park opens back up?
That's a fantastic question, because that's what we do, right? We like to interact with the animals. We like people to be close with animals, to be close to people. When we decide that we're going to open in whatever phase and however we're going to open, those animals that you can go visit, we're going to increase the number of people that they're used to seeing, so that everybody's happy and no one's stressed out, and the animals kind of get back in the flow of things.
What changes do you think are going to have to be made at the park to adjust to this new reality we're going to be living in?
So my best answer to that is I don't know. Obviously, we're not going to just open the floodgates and let everybody come back. It's going to have to be done in phases. You know, we're going to have to do all the social distancing. It could very well be open to the public, but just come walk around and enjoy the scenery, right? And we're only going to let X amount of people in at a time. And who knows how long that's going to go on, just to sort of test the waters and see how that's going to work out.
While Jungle Island is closed right now, this actually isn't the first time that Jungle Island has had to close for some unforeseen set of circumstances. Under Hurricane Irma, if I'm not mistaken, you guys had to close your doors too as well?
We did. We actually had to close our doors for 9 months. So we've been through this before with very different circumstances, but we absolutely are going to come back stronger, different, better than we ever have before.
An idea. Why don't you grow out a mullet and start calling yourself Jason Exotic?
I don't know about that. Why would I want to do that, man? He's
Why
pretty
not?
popular right now, for sure.
Dr. Jason, I just want to again thank you for taking the time to bring me up to speed on what's going on with Jungle Island. I felt like the day that I spent there, I really did, grow attached to a lot of the animals there. So I just wanted to say thank you for giving me an idea, firsthand of kind of how everyone's doing. So thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, no problem, John. Anytime, just give us a shout. We enjoyed having you, and it's great. And I thank you for your concern. I appreciate it.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. For more, subscribe to First Look and come with me on all my adventures around the world. Who am I kidding? I'm probably sitting at home watching Netflix or playing Xbox. Either way, what are you waiting for? Just hit subscribe already.